Alright, so gotta get my light. I should have done this earlier, but I keep forgetting that it's getting darker earlier in the day. It's hard to see, so I'm just gonna put a picture of it as well. But the most frequently asked question on the channel thus far is, where did I get this lip from? And it's an eBay lip, and it'll be provided in like the description and the first pinned comment. But this lip, it's a polyurethane lip. I bash it every day. I air out down onto the ground and just destroy it every day, and it holds up with literally no problem because it's poly. Unlike the actual GTR lip, which is fiberglass, and I've had many people tell me how they broke theirs, and the people who have bought this lip have told me like they do the same thing with it. They hit it, they drift with it, and do everything, and it just lasts. So it's just like, it's 1/4 of the price for the most part, unless you find a GTR lip used, which is not likely. But yeah, especially if you're static, because a lot of people are static. I'm not. I'm on bags, but I'm just not aired out right now. This lip that I have on the car is definitely a lot better, and it's durable, and you won't have to spend another $375 plus shipping if you have to import it for the GTR lip. And this one can form to literally any bumper because, again, it's poly. And yeah, like literally I've hit this lip on the sidewalk, and it ripped off, and I just self-tapered and zip tied it back onto the car, and it's fine. Fiberglass could never. So to answer you guys' question, it's a lip from a 240SX. It's like the G Racer style lip. And again, the link will be in the comments and the description of the video. And I'll be posting pictures of the car with the lip and stuff like that, just because I really like it. And hopefully you guys can see me. What I'm most likely going to do is get a, what do you call it, like a carbon fiber or aluminum splitter to go under it, just to make the car more aggressive, like when I get the wheels and the wide body and do all that. And yeah, it's gonna just make the car look just as much better, or much better, not just as much. Oh, I accidentally unplugged my light. 1 second. All right, now I'm back. The E36 is behind me, and I'm setting up time to get work on this thing because, oh man, I have so many parts. And I know a couple of the sponsors that I have on this build are pretty peeved that it's taking so long, but it's going to be worth it because I have a lot more and better plans on this thing. Because originally I wanted it to be done by my birthday so I could drive it out to H2O, but I felt like that would have been half-assed. Like, I'm going to get the car put together so it runs and we can troubleshoot it. And then what I'm most likely going to do, I'm just going to say it because I didn't say it last time because I didn't really want to speak on it, is do the thing that I wanted to do from the first E36, and that's the stroker. But this time it's going to be an M52 B28 stroker, so it's still going to be a 3-liter, but it's going to be with the 2.8, so it's ODB2, OBD2, ODB2, whatever it's called. And it's going to be a lot better. It's going to be more tunable. I'm going to get a standalone and do everything. And they're going to run flex fuel. And I don't know if I'm going to do meth or NOS, but I kind of want to do meth since it's probably easier. But I do know NOS. Like, I saw supercharged cars with NOS, and it's insane. But I just feel like meth plus E85 will be just a lot easier because I believe you use like an antifreeze mix, and that is what you use to run like a meth injection. So that's probably what I'm going to do. And the E36 is going to be a far more reliable, like 600 to 700 horsepower on the pulley that I put on there. And that's going to be that, because it's taking a long time, but it's going to be worth it because I'm going to do it the right way and the cool way. And the car is going to be like a full, like a lot of custom things and a lot of one-off things and things that nobody has ever done on the E36. And that's because the first time I gave up on the E36 because I was like getting into a lot of the things that people were just starting to do because the E36 market was dropping. And like people just kept offering me crazy prices for everything that I had before. So it's just like, yeah, money talks. But this time money does not talk. Unless like when the E36 is done, somebody comes like, hey, 100 grand for that E36, then take it, I'll build 10 more. But yeah, there's a lot of plans. The Skyline, I have a lot of stuff. I don't know if I put it in the community tab, but I did mention it earlier in this clip that the wheels are currently being built, and I've been in talks with a couple companies for like custom over fenders. I do have one, and the company is as usual overseas because like composite materials are cheaper overseas, especially in places like I know a lot of people in like Turkey and all those places, for some strange reason, like you can buy full carbon fiber kits for very, very cheap. And here they're like two front fenders that are made out of carbon fiber will probably be like $600 to $1,000 just for like a 25 to 50 millimeter, and there you can get 60, 65, 70 millimeter wider fenders made in carbon fiber for like 250, 300 bucks, and it's the exact same quality, if not even better for some reason. So it's just more viable besides the shipping. So I'm just working with a company to get those things imported, and then that will be the kit for the Skyline, and it's going to be a one-off custom kit. And the person who's actually going to do the carbon fiber, we'll get to that in another video, because that process in and of itself is just going to be above and beyond, because it's something that I've never seen personally. But that's what the Skyline and the E36, that's what they're about, doing things that people don't really do stylistically and performance wise, because I'm trying to do like all these Frankenstein GT3-esque things to these cars, so people can know like you don't have to do a typical like build. There's a lot you can do. These cars have a lot of potential, and that's what I plan to do. Use the underdog engines, like the 2.8 liter from the E36, which is behind me, and the 2.5 liter Rb30 that's in the Skyline. Those are the bases for the engines that I'm going to be using and modifying them, as opposed to doing Rb26s and M3 engines and all that. So now you guys have a little bit of an update in the dark, but yeah, there's a lot coming, trust me. Sorry for the content being slow. I've been really busy with work since we're still down the driver. Like tomorrow we were just talking, and it's another 12 to 14 hour day, but that's how it goes, and that's how I pay for the builds. So unless somebody is, you know, out there who has a lot of disposable income, just want to say, hey, here's some money, do the content faster, take a week off of work, I'll definitely do that. But for now, drink water, and build your cars how you want.